Okay. Good evening, everybody. I hope you're all well, and welcome to the Business Chat with Maria. And I'm your host, Maria. Today's guest is one young entrepreneur. She was recently nominated for the Young Zambian Top 30 Under 30. So I hope she wins it. So we'll hear from her more on that nomination. She's also the CEO of Zasik. I hope I pronounce it right, Global, which is a new glossary online. And when I saw the advert the first time it was shared to me, I was wowed by it. I was like, okay, I love this advert because it was done in so many languages, in Nyanja, Bemba, Tonga, Lozi. And I was like, okay, she's done a research and she's done her market research, so she knows her targets. So that for me was my first impression of her advert. So today it's truly an honor and a pleasure to have the CEO of Zasik, and her name is Monde Zama. So everyone help me to welcome Monde. Monde?
Hello, Maria. Thank you for that amazing introduction.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to be on your platform. I was nervous today.
Oh, why were you nervous?
Literally, I was like, because this is something that's important to me. So I'm very excited that you would even invite me to your platform. So thank you so much for that.
No, thank you for honoring and to be my guest. And I can see it's important to you because I remember, I think it was Siku and Nansana who sent me your ad and I said, Maria, you have to share this. And I looked at it, I was like, okay, you know what? She's done a research. She just didn't wake up and just make a grocery online and just said, okay, go order food and I'll deliver to Zambia. You made it so professional. The part where you use the languages, I was impressed with that.
That was my dad's idea, who is actually
seriously. Okay, so you need to give dad props for that. Seriously, that for me was what sold it for me. Was like, okay, a research has been done. You put some thought in it. It wasn't just about for one target. It was for everybody who was Zambia, regardless of your background.
Yes, I mean, I believe we should be authentic to who we are as Zambians, wherever we are in the diaspora. I think it's very important to know exactly who you are and where you come from. That is the pinnacle of who we are as Zambians.
And I think you did that with Zasik. Am I pronouncing right? Is it Zasik?
Yes, exactly.
Yes. Yeah. I think you did that with that. You showed them you're proud Zambian, you know your roots, and you're providing a service for its people. It's not just for about money-making scheme. It's about a business that we help others. So we've got some few guests. Today you got so many people coming on. So I'll put the comments as people are coming on, because I know you got so many guests. Okay.
Yes, the real ones. Thank you, family. And my friends, of course. I was like, you have to join today.
Yeah, so everyone is watching. So thanks so much, everyone, for coming on. So we'll start with the show. So please be yourself. Feel free to ask the question as how you like. Along the way, there's some questions I'll ask more on that depending on how you answer it. But please feel free. Yeah.
Okay.
So just to start with, of course, people are watching. They would like to know a little bit about yourself. So tell us about who you are and your business, Zasik Global. So those who are meeting you for the first time, they can know who you are.
Okay. So my name is Monde Zama. I was born in Zambia. I currently live in the UK. I am fluent in Lozi and Nyanja. Lozi is my first language. Nyanja is my second. I would like to think so. Thank you so much for joining. Zasik actually stands for my dad's first name. Last name, which is Zama, and my mum's maiden name, Sikatana. I merged the two together, which was Zasik. And so I have a degree in publishing, journalism, and media. I have started, and I've actually embarked on quite a few business adventures with regards to e-commerce. So I had like a hair website, I've sold eyelashes. Like, I'm a true born hustler. In school, I used to hustle sweets, and with Zasik right now, as we will talk, it just came about me, and it's basically my family who inspired it, really.
No, that's very good. It's important that you have the family support to start anything, because once you have the foundation, everything else just goes along with the flow. And
Yes.
I'm glad that it's mom and dad, so this is something you can pass on to generation, because it's got to do with the family name.
Yes, definitely. I mean, my family is very much involved, They're the ones making deliveries. They're the ones on the ground really making it work. I mean, it's incredible that I was able to even execute this vision that God gave to me. And I'm just so grateful for all of them.
No, fantastic. So when you say, I know you said it's the brand started with dad's surname and mom's middle name, but where did it all start from? Like, what made you start Zasik? What made you start this business in particular? Because I know you said you do eyelashes and other things. What made you start this particular business?
So yes, I used to do eyelashes. At the moment, on the side, my day job is as a design consultant. So I being biophilia design in the workspace. But with regards to Zasik Global, my my grandmother, Monde Sikatana, and my auntie Masiliso Skatana have a farm in Zambia where they have chickens, eggs, and they have rice that that they bring from the village to sell in Zambia. And I remember my auntie said to me, "Oh, is it possible for you guys to tell your friends in the UK about what we're doing here, and if you could try and sell it from there?" So I was like, "Oh, okay." I think this was like in April last year. So I was like, "Okay, I could try," So we had 80 bags of maize. And I kid you not, within a week, we were able to sell all of them.
Wow.
And I was like, wait, hold on. What's going on here? No. I need to cash in. So initially, I thought, okay, I said to my auntie, I was like, look, let me make your website for what you're doing. And I know that we can really help a lot of people who need this, And at the time, it was just, they're busy on the ground, so they weren't really able to get the information over to me as soon as they needed to. So what I did was I was like, okay, you know what? God has placed this on my heart, because I kept thinking about it, and I'm just like, oh my goodness. So I prayed about it, and I said, okay, do you know what? God, let your will be done. You need to use me, and it is what it is. So I then looked at names, some of the names that were brought up were Monde's Market, And I was just like, I really don't even want this to be about me. I think the only time anyone's probably ever going to see my face and associated with Zasik is on your platform, when I share this on our platform. And if I ever tell them, I wanted this to be authentic, and I didn't want it to be about me. So I told you before that I had started some businesses in e-commerce. So I built the website on my own because of the publishing, journalism, media degree. I have some expertise in HTML, and I was able to build the site to what I envisioned, So phase one has kind of gone good. Like the people on the ground have been very, very supportive, and the impact that we're making on people's lives is just, it's astronomical. I cannot believe that this is even happening. Like, around Christmas time, we were incredibly busy. as in I was sleeping at like 3 p.m. and waking up at 5 because the Zambian community really came through for me. And I thank you so much for everyone.
No, thank you. Someone has put a comment to say the daughters use the service and well done. So someone has used your service and they're happy with the service, which is good.
Yeah. Oh, yes, Steffi. That's Steffi's mom.
Yes, she's used the service.
Yes, Steffi. Oh, my God. Let me shout out to Stephanie Masua, whose auntie gave a yes. You know, if you go on the Zasik Global Instagram, you see the testimony that she gave, and you really understand why I started this business. You know, she was so proud of her daughter for her grand. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Before you're breaking up, I can hear you now. Yeah. I know you talked about how I started. So how does Zasik Global works? How does it work for someone who's joining in now? How does it work?
So what you do is you go on to www.zasikglobal.com. You have a look at the explainer video, which tells you exactly how we operate. So you can log in from anywhere in the world and literally place your order. So place your order online, choose your hamper. We have basic, we have medium, premium hampers, boarding school hampers, funeral hampers for, you know, there's a lot going on right now. And you know, we're just trying to really build that platform for people to use. And you, as soon as you're ready, just go to the checkout and you're able to use Stripe or PayPal, which are trusted purchasing solutions. So you know that your money is safe, and there are a lot of security features to minimize on any fraudulent activities. And yeah, we then fulfill the hampers on the ground in Zambia. Everything is supplied by Zambians, bought in Zambia. Nothing is outsourced. It's a registered Zambian company. I'm proud to say that. Okay. Yes. So registered Accra. Shout out to Zama. And yeah, so from there, we have our drivers on the ground who will put together the hampers and deliver them to the recipient. And we send, we try and take pictures, which are like physical proof that, look, this is what we've done. And we try and exceed expectations by delivering on time.
Wow. So from just one business, from what you've just said, I can see it's about empowerment. You've actually given people employment.
Yes.
Changing other people's lives.
Yes, honestly, like, you know, with everything that's going on right now, you know, with COVID-19 really impacting Zambia, this could really change people's lives. You know, I was doing a bit of research into how much impact we could really have, and I actually came up with this figure. So by the end of 2021, we should be able to empower at least 30 employees around Zambia, which will be a combined annual salary of 1.2 million kwacha. I mean, you know, these are people who will be helping us build a brand, and we'll also be changing their lives by working with us.
Fantastic. And so I know the business is new. You're talking about employment. So for someone who's watching in Zambia who might want to work with you, how are the opportunity open for anyone to apply for those jobs if they wanted to? Or at the moment, is everything done through website? How does it work?
So right now, I am doing all the applications via WhatsApp. So the WhatsApp number, hold on. I don't know it yet off by heart.
We can share that. We'll share that. Yeah, so for now, just tell us what's the process.
Yes, and you can contact us on WhatsApp.
Who might be looking for a job to do it.
Yes, so all you need is a driving license, a reference just to see that you're a trusted person, and you haven't got any points on your license or anything like that. You having a car, we would have to see your car, make sure it's safe to transport food. And we'll supply the uniform, we'll supply the PPE and the cooler boxes and everything that you would need to carry out your job.
So is this like the new Uber of Zambia, but Uber Eats, should I say? So would we have Zasik in a minute? Would Zasik be born in this?
Yes, I mean, the opportunities are there. It's a very fresh and lucrative market. Like, in Zambia, there's so much that hasn't been done that makes sense to people in the diaspora. And the only thing that we need to do is actually be there and provide those opportunities. I know I joined this app Clubhouse, and everyone's always talking about, the things that we need to do in Africa, the things that we need to do. But the thing is, if you're not practical with your solutions, nothing will ever come about. No change will ever come about this. So my thing is, I'm very much pro-Zambian, and ever since I came to this country, I've always thought about Zambia, and I'm thinking, oh my God, I need to really do something that's going to change people's lives. It's not going to just stop with food. It's gonna go global, as I said, around Africa. We're looking at farming, we're looking at supplying seed, we're looking at supplying bricks and anything that the diaspora would need to make their lives easier and just to make that transition a little bit better.
Yeah. As someone said, you're the Uber Eats of Zambia, the Deliveroo of Zambia.
Yes, trying. I am really trying. Yeah.
No, from what you've already started it. You're not trying, you've already started. It's just continue with the process.
Yes, and it's not without its challenges. Yes, it's not without its challenges,
Of course, nothing comes without the challenges. Everything has challenges, especially that you are based here and people back home. There must be a few challenges that you must face because you're not physically there,
Yeah. And I was going to say that obviously I really do appreciate the people that are on the ground. Daniel Zama, my dad, Brian Zama, Caleb Zama, Somili, and my auntie, Auntie Mbua Katana, who really helped me with getting these packs together. I mean, without them, it's nothing, There's so many challenges on the ground with regards to, we can't get to this person, people's phones are off, data is not being used. The little things here that we take for granted, like, we can use Apple Maps or Google Maps, but where in Zambia, there's certain roads that are new, that isn't on the maps already. So there are so many challenges right now. But I think if we can streamline and work out the kinks, we'll be better and greater.
Okay. And where in Zambia do you deliver, and what kind of products do you offer?
So we deliver to Lusaka, Kafue, the whole Copper Belt, and Chipata. In phase 2, which will be in the next two months, we're looking to diversify into Solwezi, Mongu, Livingston, and just other areas within Zambia. The products that we have are basic hamper, which has. So our basic hamper just has just the essentials that you would need. So the maize meal, the cooking oil, sugar, and then the medium hamper will have add-ons like the lotions, some luxury items, and then the premium hamper will have food like. Yes, that's it. that's the premium hamper. You've got the tissue, you've got the cornflakes, and it's more luxurious items. I know that my friend Lulu, Nasana that you were speaking about, and Siku were basically saying that they needed other things like meat packs, which I have added onto the website. So people are able to purchase meat packs, and people are able to purchase groceries for people who are going for children and adults who are going to boarding school. that's one purchasing solution that we offer. I mean, there's some people who are in Zambia right now who are still in school, but their parents are in the UK or in the diaspora, so their parents know that they can literally just use our platform. We will deliver all of the goods, and that's it, sorted for the next 3 months at school.
And I think that's amazing, and it takes the stress and the strain, because it's hard to sometimes just send money, because sometimes they don't buy the product that you paid for. Well, with you, we see what we're paying for, and we know how long the product will last for. So when someone said, I don't have this, you're like, I bought you oil, okay? The package.
You see the solution that we're
oh no, trust me, I see the solution already.
I mean, and you know what? It's not to even be rude to anyone. You know, it's very difficult in anywhere in the world. In Zambia, in the UK, it's very difficult, and money is hard to come by. So when you send money back home, you know, it's just like me and you. If I was to ask you for money, oh, can I borrow some money for this and that? You know, sometimes
I'm buy the stuff that you've asked for.
Yeah, I'm not going to use that money for the things that are needed. I'll be thinking, oh my God, let me buy some new shoes. You know, let me buy that. And then I'm like, oh my God, I spent all the money that I needed for my groceries.
Exactly.
And the solution. You know, we've got the groceries for you. Yeah.
It's solved, seriously, it solved that problem in so many ways. It takes, you can even budget for it. You can budget a month, you can budget for it.
Yes, and actually on our platform, zasikglobal.com, we actually have a recurring order. So you can place a recurring order for in the next week, in the next 2 weeks, for it to just be automated, for people to just, for our team to fulfill those hampers for you.
Okay. I know you mentioned that they have to go on either WhatsApp, on your website, they place an order and they deliver the goods. Yes. But once they place the order, what is the process once in Zambia? Do you verify the address? How do you verify that? Let's say if I place an order for my father who's back home, how do you verify that's Maria's dad for real? Is the one who should deliver the goods to? How does that process work?
So we have, so on the website, we have a section where you're able to put your contact details, and you're able to give us the contact details of the person who is on the ground in Zambia.
Right.
Yeah.
And does the address need to be verified? I know in Zambia it's difficult. It's not the same as here. Here we go postcode and stuff. So in Zambia, can you meet them anywhere? So let's say if I order now and I say, meet my dad at Manda Hill, can you do that? Or does he have to be in his house?
We would much rather it be a doorstep delivery, because we just want to minimize any issues along the way. If, let's say, for example, we delivered it to Manda Hill, the issue there is because we didn't deliver it to your house, things could go off, things like meat, and we don't want to be liable for anything. We know that when we deliver, that everything is intact, and from there, you know, you can trust us.
Okay, so you put health and safety in mind as well, because like you said, food that needs to be in the fridge needs to be specific time.
Yeah, I mean, later on in life, we'll be able to have a fulfillment house where people can pick the orders up from there. But until then, this is the process that we have.
No, I think it's a perfect process, because like you say, health and safety, especially when it comes to food, is very important. Because like the premium package, I saw some sausage there. If you live with me at Manda Hill, what if at Manda Hill I'm having lunch or I'm doing shopping? By the time I realize the food is gone off, and I can't. Well, being a customer, I'll come back to you and say my food. You delivered food that's gone off. Then that means you have to refund and give them new hampers. So it makes sense that it's delivered at home.
Exactly.
The next question is: are you easy to find and contact? And if someone, why I'm saying this, because I've got people who are not on social media like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. How can they know about your service? So in Zambia, how do you advertise this service? Because I know here in the UK, you're on Instagram, you're on Facebook, you're on WhatsApp.
So I have a team on the ground who does some marketing for me. At the moment, it's a lot of word of mouth, but we have a campaign that will be coming out in the next couple of weeks with regards to press and, newspapers. And that's how we would be getting our name out there. You can catch us on social media, which is Zasik Global on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And you can send us a message via chat, and you can message us on WhatsApp or give us a call on WhatsApp as well.
What about those people who don't have the social media side? People who might want to physically order and they get delivered. How would that something you plan in the future?
Yes, something that we plan in the future. So we actually have we're working that out. You're making me give you all of our little secrets.
Okay, I'm
but we have something. We have
great mind think alike. Okay, great mind think alike.
Honestly, shout out to my mom. She just joined in. Muya Kindahunsi. Hello. But yeah, so what we have boiling up is that we will have a fulfillment house within the next few months. It will be based in Kafue for now. But that will be where people are able to purchase. Going forward, within the next few years, hopefully we'll be able to set up fulfillment houses in different areas within Zambia. So the Chipatas, the Lusakas, and anywhere else really.
No, that's fantastic, because I know, I'm just being Zambian, being there, seeing it all, because I know there's some clients who might not have the same opportunity others have, who might need the physical access.
Yes.
Where they can come and collect from your office rather than you delivering to them. So it's nice that you actually thought of them as well.
Yes, definitely.
I know, like our Mbuyas, our grandmother, they don't, internet and everything else is not their forte, but so at least you thought of them as well.
Yes, definitely. And then this is the thing, like if you have your Mbuyas back home, these are the things that you can literally just do for them,
Exactly. Yeah. And that's what I love about it, because even for me, I'm thinking of, wow, my grandmother will never suffer anymore. She'll never go hungry anymore, because I know I can buy food, I hamper it to get to her, and she'll have something to eat. I don't have to worry about that anymore. So I'm yet to use your service, but I will use your service, but not yet. I remember I asked you because I wanted to know more information. So but I'll definitely support, something I'll support.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
How quick or adequate is the speed of service?
We have a next day or same day delivery. So if you order by 11 a.m. Zambian time, we are able to fulfill it on that same day and deliver on the same day if you click on the same day delivery. That one would probably be used for like things like a funeral hampers. You need the food to go out to people ASAP, because in Zambia a lot of people come from like the village to mourn together. And we have the general shipping, which is 3 to 5 days, and we have an express shipping with it, which is within two days.
Okay. So all that information is available on the website when people are placing the order?
Yes. Everything is all on the website.
Okay, thank you. And the next question is, are you sharing your customers' experience on social media, and what are people saying about your service? I know someone has already mentioned to say they've used your services. Where would someone, because what the reason I'm asking this question is because some people only do certain things when they've seen like testimony or they've seen it works due to lack of trust or different reasons. So with you, how do you make people see this is happening, we're doing it, you can trust us, and we'll deliver as promised?
So we have, every time that a hamper is delivered, the drivers on the ground, like Daniel, would take pictures of the people that they've delivered to. Some people do physical video testimonials, and they're able to kind of give us that that credibility and that trust to say that, look, this is what this company is doing for us. And people are also able to leave a review on our Facebook page. So if anyone was ever curious about that, facebook.com/Zasik Global, and then click onto reviews, and then you can see the people who have who have purchased and made a review
on the services.
Yes.
Oh no, that's fantastic. And then let's say when it's my first time ordering, when I receive the goods, kuzambi gombasera, wizo ambasera te, said you speak nyanja, so dionko, like dionko.
Yeah.
Did they get dionko, or did they get a discount code for next ordering? Or you put gambasera, like, or you've ordered so much.
Gambasera is Zasik 5. The discount is Zasik 5, where you get 5% off your first purchase. And if you subscribe to our newsletter, you will be in the know of when our discounts will be available.
Okay. No, because I know some people want those little incentives. They may not mean a lot to you, but for some people that means a lot. Like if I order as a first customer, what do I get? And
yes.
And someone has put, for meat products such as chicken and meat, would you consider working with a local farmer to supply this for you?
Yes, we already are. We're working with MFS Farms, and we are looking, and we're always open to working with farmers on the ground. And I would implore anyone to just reach out to us to become a supplier wherever you are in Zambia. There is an opportunity to become a supplier for Zasik.
And how do they become the supplier? Do they follow the same step as being an employee, where they go on your website, or the supply, is there a page for them where they could say, I'm a farmer, this is what I can supply?
On info@zasikglobal.com, and somebody would get back in touch with you with regards to just the criteria, and just making sure that they're vetted properly and their food is actually to standard and quality.
Okay. And then Sean here has put a great platform, support funerals and those are going to boarding school with the grocery needed back home, than sending cash direct that may be misused, which is true.
Yes.
Even here in UK myself, when I see, I know it may sound harsh, when I see a beggar begging me for money, I always say, I'll buy you food.
Yes.
If you're hungry, let me buy you food. I won't give you the money, I'll buy you food. Because I know you've eaten and my heart is at peace. Whereby if I give them money, I'm thinking, what are you going to use the money for now?
The same way that we said, I might use it for shoes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Very true, yeah. And then, is it
thank you,
Sheila?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. So, and in terms of what hampers does Zasik have global? I know you've mentioned one, which is with this one. What's this one here?
So this one was actually a bespoke hamper. So
everything
giving back. And I prayed about this business before starting it. And I give my offering and tithe like most Christians do. And one thing that I thought to do when I launched was, you know what, I'm going to do a giveaway to somebody that needs it. So I spoke to Chola, who was introduced to me actually by Sean Penza, who owns the Zambian network. And he put me in touch with her, and she was saying that, the people at Njira Youth Skills Center are graduating, and these women are actually from gender-based violence communities. So people who have actually, some of them are HIV and AIDS survivors. And, I was just touched by that. It's just a small little token. We know that back sometimes in developing countries, women can't go to school, or girls can't go to school because they don't have small things like sanitary towels, which we take for granted, But I was able to just, God was able to put it on my heart for me to share it on share this experience with people in Zambia. So yeah, we made that bespoke hamper, which had maize meal, sugar, the sanitary towels, and it had I think some cooking oil as well, just to send off the girls. And that's something that I will be doing going forward as well, doing giveaways. And if there is anybody that you think really genuinely needs a hamper, there's always room in my heart to give to people who don't have any. I really don't believe that anyone should go hungry.
Okay, so talking about, I know we're just going to touch on the bespoke area, because I know you've talked about this one was a bespoke one, which you kind of sort of put it together.
Yes.
Can a customer like myself go on your website and do my own, or is it compulsory we buy those packages that you've already put there?
No, so I saw that there was a demand for the bespoke hampers, and people have different needs. So what we did was people can reach out to us on Facebook, on WhatsApp, and from there they're able to give us a list of things that they wish to purchase, and we will get back to them within 24 hours with a price for everything, and we could fulfill the order that way.
Okay, and still speaking on the package, sorry, this one here, the one I'm going to put here, I know this is a premium package, which you offer. So with this one in particular, is this inclusive of delivery?
Yes. So you would, that hamper, you would purchase the hamper online, and then as soon as you get to checkout, you would click on the delivery that you would want. So if you wanted a standard delivery, which is about £3, you could click on that. Express, which is about £5, and then the same day, which is about £15.
Okay. From what you're saying, even your delivery is quite reasonable. It's quite affordable.
Yes, I mean,
it's really amazing. It's quite affordable. I thought you'd be talking about £15, £20 or £30, and I'm thinking, ooh. No, seriously, you've really done your market research on this one.
Yes, I tried. This is what happens when you've tried and failed at so many businesses. Kind of learn from those things, and this is what I've done. And I'm going to stick with this one for a very long time.
Seriously, because when you're thinking of back home, the more you add fee, the more clients you won't have. But when the delivery fee is reasonable, even people here are able to order more because they know the fee. Because sometimes what I've noticed in the past is you buy something, you find the delivery is more than what you've bought. You're thinking, why should I? It doesn't make sense.
Yes. And you know what? The price is justified. The price is justified. There's people on the ground who are earning an income from this when the economy is really bad for the whole world. So, people that can spend money are going onto the website, purchasing for their family. And, the fuel costs in Zambia are always increasing. Food prices, everything's always going up. So the price is very much justified.
Okay. And I know with the hampers you mentioned, there's the premium, medium hamper. So there's funeral hampers now. There's boarding school hampers.
And
on that as well.
We've got meat packs, and at some point we will look at doing fruit and vegetable packs. So it doesn't stop there. There's so much to do, and it's just all trial and error. But
just innovating, diversity. And in terms of this question, what value do you bring to the audience online?
The value that I bring to audience online is I'm not just talking about trying to make a change and a positive impact in Zambian people's lives. I am physically using the resources that I have been given and trying to, plan my exit and go back to Zambia at some point. You can't, I've tried to do it when I think this was in 2012. And I failed miserably because I didn't have a plan. So I came back, I went to school, and, looking at how I can really move forward. The value that I'm adding to people is the fact that people are not going hungry anymore. People know that they can trust our solution to make a difference.
And you're bringing employment.
Yes, employment as well.
Yeah.
There's a plethora of things that people could really take from this, And, you know, employment is one thing, you know, there's company resources, there, you know, the company phone, the company tablet, the company laptop, you know, these are things that you could also use in your personal lives. So
that's very good. And like you said, you're a giver as well. You want to give to those in need as well. It's not just about making profit, it's also about giving back to the community as well.
yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
What is the future plan for Zasik Global?
Woo! What a question. So the future plan for Zasik Global is for us to be a sustainable brand. You know, in at the back of my mind, I'm thinking about our environment and our carbon footprint and the things that we can do to minimize on things like packaging, things like using plastic. So right now, we have crates which we deliver. So I don't know if you've seen any pictures of when we deliver, we put the food out on either a table and we distribute it out to them without trying to use too many plastic bags because we're conscious of that. We're looking at compostable packaging that we could use that's branded, and biodegradable packaging that we could use. So that's one of the plans. The other things that I'm thinking of are what other solutions could we provide for Zambians in the diaspora, Africans in the diaspora? You know, things like bricks, things like medicine. The list is endless. You know, there are a lot of things that we could really we could really use through that platform.
And then talking about you want to make a change the environment, helping Mother Nature. I know you did say from the beginning that if you're looking for a job for to work with Zasik Global, you need to have a driving license. So in sense, you need to have a car. So have you thought of in the future maybe have bicycles? People can have jingas as long as
yes, I have. So I was thinking of
that way as well.
Yes, having the bicycles with the wagon at the back for people who don't have cars. Yeah, who don't have cars, like, you know, students and people who don't have them. And the other things that we could look at is going fully electric. You know, how do we do that? How do we do that for people? How do we provide that solution? Those are the things, and those are the questions that we would have to answer maybe a year, 2 years down the line when we have more revenue coming in that we could play with.
Okay, and another one I could maybe suggest is, as you at the moment you are doing hampers to send back home. Have you thought of sending hampers from Zambia with kapenta, vinkubala, because some of us like those dishes to UK? You know,
I mean, that's always in the back of my mind. Yes, that's always in the back of my mind.
Sometimes we have to wait for someone to come up from a holiday to bring us those goodies. But if there's a way Zasik Global could make it possible from the other way around, it's always the other way around. It's always UK, Zambia. It's never really Zambia, UK.
Yeah, UK, yes. At some point, you never know, you know, as soon as if we can when we do make it global, you know, it will be much easier. If we're, let's say we're situated in Morocco, for example, we would be able to ship those things straight to England, and it would be easier to do, you know, because it's closer. So definitely thinking about that.
Oh, good. Okay. And then this question, I will put your banner at the back. So if we just go through this question so that people can see. So it's how your customer can place orders. So I will put your banner in front of us. And if we just go through that with them and sort of tell us how they can do that.
Yep. So you can go on to www.zasikglobal.com. Our Facebook, us, Zasik Global, Instagram, zasik.global, Twitter, Zasik Global, and WhatsApp us, +44 77 292 11216, and we will get back to you with whatever inquiry you put through.
Okay, thank you so much. With that, what I want to know as well, if someone, for example, doesn't know how to use the internet, can someone WhatsApp you and say, I want hamper too? And then you can call them and then do payment or tell them to transfer money into your account? Is that a possibility?
So no, it's not. And the reason why is because of the paper trail. We would much rather be professional and have things on solutions like PayPal and Stripe, just to minimize any issues going forward. So if we had that issue, if we had a problem like that, we would reach out to them and maybe give them a tutorial. You've just given me an idea now, maybe to do a tutorial on how to set up these things for people who don't necessarily use the internet as much.
Yeah, no, because I have in the past, like during the independence, where people can purchase ticket online and they've had to put money into my account and then I send off the tickets. So I wanted to know if there's those people, have you covered them so they know as well?
And I mean, there's, so many conversations that I have daily. We're talking with a company called the Zig, which is in Zambia, and we're trying to collaborate with them on their app. And that you'll be able to use things like mobile money to purchase the groceries. So that is one solution to that question. Sorry.
Okay, so someone from UK can send money through like World Remit to Zambia, and then you deliver the goods.
Yes.
Is that for the future plan, or is that currently in the process?
Future plans. These are all future plans.
Okay. And just before we go, so many questions, just before we go to the questions, do you have anyone who can speak on your behalf about your products? Because I know you did arrange somebody. Are they live now to come on if they're ready?
I'm not too sure.
While you're doing that, I'll put your banner so the audience can see. So for those who are looking to order from Zasik, this is their website details, their contact details. You can find them at www.zasikglobal.com. Their Facebook, let me just take out comments and then you can see it. It's Zasik Global, and Instagram the same, zasik.global, Twitter Zasik Global, and their telephone number is ++44772921116. So this is where you can find them. If you're not sure, you need more information, please WhatsApp that number, ask them question, and then direct you and give you all the information you need. These are some of the hampers that they sent to Zambia. Looking at this, I can see this one I love, because it's got maize meal, it's got rice, it's got cornflakes, it's got the breakfast, the dinner, the lunch, it's got drinks, it's got bread, it's got butter, biscuits, margarine, what else? Ketchup, mayonnaise. It's got everything, washing liquid, body lotion, soap. This is a whole package. It's a whole package done. Whole package done. I'm not sure how much. I didn't ask how much it cost, but I think once she comes on, I will ask her how much this package cost. And if you're not sure, please go on their website and then see how much they cost. And if you have any questions, do follow it up as well.
That hamper is about £80.
Yeah, I can tell. I love this hamper. It's got everything. No, it's got everything. It has everything. It's got milk. It's got tea. It's a whole. And this roughly, I know you won't know, but roughly, how long would this hamper last?
I mean, with the things like the meats, for example, the chicken is about 2 kg, the meat 1 kg, mince 1 kg.
Wow.
It just depends on how big the family is.
Really. Yeah, I was about to say that's really big.
Yeah.
No. Someone has put great value and we successfully used the service several times. So, okay. So Shamisha's used it. Okay.
Yes. Thank you so much for that. Thank you.
And DJ Blair says, great idea. Love it.
Oh, thank you, Blair.
And Lulu says, brilliant service. I'm guessing Lulu has used the service.
Yes, of course she has.
So if Lulu has used the service, is she able to come on live and give us a testimony of this service?
Shingi is supposed to be coming on in a minute.
Okay, that's fine. So while we're waiting for Chingy, please. So with this one, I can see definitely rice, maize meal. What else? Sugar is there, right? And milk is there, butter.
Yes, you've got the fresh milk, and you've got the cremora as well.
All right, so you've got kind of two types as well.
Yeah, and obviously you've got
Is that noodles there as well? Are those noodles there?
Yeah.
Am I seeing noodles? Okay, I'm seeing noodles. That's good.
Yeah, and then you've
and the
got
salt as well.
actually, I was gonna say that we're going to start. We've got castle on the. I know on the Christmas hamper, a lot of people were saying, no booze. So we've managed to put castle on there, and for Valentine's Day, we hope to have alcohol like wine and spirits for people who want to purchase for their family and friends.
What about for people who like to bake? Do you have a baker hampers? Because I know there's a lot of Zambia who like to bake cakes. So have you thought of making a baker hampers with flour and
you know what? You're giving me ideas. Yeah,
well,
ideas. Of
no,
course,
because I'm looking at hampers. I'm thinking you're missing the certain clientele missing here. So a baker's hamper would be best because people like to bake as well. So if you make one like that, that would be perfect.
Someone said, Dennis said Chiwoku. You know what? I just might.
So,
okay, as Shingi logged on.
Okay. How do I pronounce the name?
Shingi.
Shingi, okay.
Hello.
Let me just hi Shingi, how are you? Okay?
Oh my days, hi.
Hi, you're live. Yes, you're live.
Hi Shingi. How are you?
I'm fine. What's going on, man?
To testify, honey.
So we want your testimony because Monde has said that you've purchased your service, you've used it, and with everything, with every business, there's always a testimony, and it's important for people to know about the services, because sometimes when you're talking as the owner of the business, people might think you're just doing it to make them buy a service or use a service. So we want to hear.
No, it's nothing like that.
From the beginning to the end. Tell us. So tell us the whole truth. Tell us the whole truth.
Let me tell you the truth now. Let me tell you guys the truth. So basically, when did you start?
November.
End of November. Was it end? No, it wasn't.
Beginning of November.
October. Yeah. So basically, when Monday launched, the day that she launched, I called my auntie. My auntie is basically like my mum, and I called my auntie and I said, my sister Monday has started this business, and you can basically ship hampers. Now no one knew, and it's bad for me to say because no one knew I actually had family back in Zambia. No one knew. I'm quite private on that side of my life. So I called my auntie and I said we should buy one for my auntie Grace. So my auntie said, I don't know. I said, no, trust me, it's gonna be good. So I sent my auntie a screenshot. This is what comes in the premium hamper. I looked at every hamper, no other hamper even interested me but the premium one. So I said, that's what I'm gonna buy.
Right.
So I sent a screenshot to my auntie. My auntie said, this is good. I said, all right, no problem. My auntie, within minutes of saying this is good, I just got a text message saying, here's £45. I said, okay. I will add 40. We'll buy the premium hamper. At the time, I believe Monday, you wasn't even delivering to my auntie's area, was you?
No, I was like,
and I said to Mum, they weren't delivering to where my auntie lives.
Right.
And I said, listen, my auntie needs food. I don't care how you get it there.
You have to get there.
So she said, all right, Ed, when do you need it for? I said, I need it for tomorrow. I think this was a Saturday.
Right.
No, it was a Saturday, but I said, I need it for tomorrow. She said, okay, I can't do it for tomorrow, but I can do it for Monday. I said, I don't care how you get it there. Get it there. But, all right, no problem. You see, on Monday, I was at work. And Monday messaged me. She said, we just got to your auntie's.
Wow.
All of a sudden, I got a video call on my other phone from my auntie Grace in Zambia and my auntie that's here. And my auntie Grace was just crying.
Oh,
and I just started crying. So I'm at my desk and I had to run out of the room. I had to run out of the room, go to where the lifts are and take the call properly.
Oh.
So my auntie Grace said, Shingi, you tricked me. And I said, why? I said, what did I do? I said, I didn't do anything. What are you talking about? Because we didn't actually tell her that we was doing anything for her.
We're going to do that.
She literally got a text message that said, thank you for placing your order, Shingi. And they were like,
Oh,
thank you for
fantastic.
placement. And then my auntie was saying that she didn't have no clue. She thought it was just a text message that went to the wrong.
Like a spam, yeah, it gone the wrong,
She thought
gone
it was
the wrong
like
text
that.
number, yeah.
So when she called me and she was crying and she was like, you sent this for me? And I said, why wouldn't I? And she was like, you remembered me? And I said, yes. Why wouldn't I? I said, I know we don't talk. I know we don't have a great relationship, but I'm trying. Do you know what I mean? I'm trying my best and I want to help you.
Yeah.
And all she did was cry. I cried. And then I said, all right, and let me put Monday on the video call. And I said, this, yeah. And then she made them Monday cry. And we're all there on video. I'm on live, Toby.
What about me?
No. Go away.
Yes.
You know, anywho, sorry. So,
I need to put my hair on too. I need to put my wig on.
oh, God. Sorry, that's my partner. He's all fun and games all the time, every time. He wants to say hi. Hi. Anyway, bye. So my auntie Grace made all of us cry. So we're all on FaceTime. We're all crying. And she was just like, I can't thank you enough. Now, how can I say? It's bad for me to say because I'm not in touch with my African side that much. The only person I speak to out there now is my auntie Grace, but literally I'm not in touch with anyone there. Auntie Grace is the only one that I speak to now. I've now got back in touch with my cousin, from sending that one hamper.
Okay.
So that evening, my auntie called me and she said, Shingi, do you know what you've done? And I said, I don't understand. I didn't understand.
Yeah.
I understand that, yes, she's grateful. I understand that. No
but
problem.
for you, it's more like I just played something to test.
But
that's it. What
for
more?
Me, it was just like, for me, it's just like, but I just bought food. I don't understand. And Monde was saying, Shingi, do you know what you've done? And I said, I really don't understand what you guys mean. I don't understand. And then that evening, I just felt so warm. I was just so emotional. I was so warm. And my auntie was saying, you're going to be blessed after this. And I said, oh, auntie, it's nothing. You know, everyone's got to have food. Food is an essential. I'm not a person to give money because I kind of feel like money will always be misused. But when Zasik Global started, for me, I thought, yes, I'm not going to give money. I'm going to give food. So if you're calling me to ask me and tell me that you need food, no problem. I got you. Food will be there.
Got you covered,
no problem. I've got you covered. So that evening, I felt so emotional. I was so warm. And my auntie also needed to pay for my cousin's exams, her final exams at uni. I said, all right then, no problem. I just sent the money. Again, my auntie Grace called me. She was on the floor this time crying. And I said, I don't understand. Like, I think it's my lack of understanding. I don't really understand. But now I understand because I've been doing it since Zasik Global started. That premium hamper is part of my monthly bills. I don't miss a payment. I don't miss a day. When I get paid, that hamper gets ordered the same morning. If my pay drops at 3 a.m., the hamper's being ordered at 3 a.m. I don't play around. I don't miss out at all. November, literally, November I done a hamper. The end of November. Then by the middle of December, I done another one for Christmas, and I literally just done another one yesterday to be delivered today. I don't miss my deliveries.
Does the food get delivered as pay? Pay website. Does the food come fresh?
Yes. The food is fresh, and then also what I like is when I done 2 hampers in December, but I also done a bespoke one. So literally I done, because you know Christmas time, everyone comes together, everyone has snacks, chocolates, everything. So literally I done a bespoke package with Monday, and it just was like cereal, snacks, chocolate, sweets, you know, them things those extra things that you normally have at Christmas. So I made sure to do that as well. But like this service for me, now I understand what it means to not have food. Now I understand what it means not to have it. Now I understand what it means to give back to someone who doesn't have. And now I understand the blessings that you'll receive from doing something like that or helping someone out. Even if it's the smallest thing, or even though you've helped that person, now I understand what it means to that person to do something like ordering a hamper of food and having it sent there and making sure that they've always got food every month and they never go without
eating. Yeah, because eating is one of the essential, it's the most important thing, that when you give someone food, you can even sleep at peace knowing someone
literally. When I say
clothes, you can recycle clothes. You can recycle clothes and change and wear the same over and
I've been sending clothes
as long
for
as it's
years,
clean.
isn't it?
No, you don't.
He's been doing that with me too.
I've been doing that with Monday as well. I send everything. Everything. My kids like any clothes that I have spare. Majority of my stuff hardly ever get used. I always send it down there. From my kids, I keep everything in boxes. Monday, you know me. I keep the kids' trainers in boxes.
Literally,
my trainers in boxes. Huh?
You always let me know. Come and pick it up.
Yeah. I'll be like, listen, where are you coming to collect? I said, everything's here. Even down to my friends who, majority of my friends are Caribbean, but even them, they keep their stuff to send to Africa. As soon as I...
Yeah. So coming back to the hamper, sorry.
Yeah.
I know you said this one is the one you ordered, right?
Every time.
How big is your family and how long? So from your family, how long does this hamper last, would you say?
Well, my auntie, it lasted her... I think about 6 weeks. Before it ran out, I had already topped it up.
I think that's about a month, 2 weeks. That's not too bad at all.
A month and 2 weeks.
What I was going to say as well is that a lot of people have seen the impact that this is having. So Shingi's testimonial, she actually sent me a screenshot of her auntie receiving it, where her auntie was crying. That's on our Instagram and Facebook. But even after people were touched by that and they donated, they purchased it and said to whoever is in need. And I was able to give out hampers around Christmas time, and I definitely will continue to give hampers out.
Right. Shingi, stay there for me. I'm just going to ask a few questions because we've got a few questions here, but stay there, please. Don't go, yeah?
No problem.
So someone has asked a question. What area do you do in Zambia? So could you, and Shingi, you can tell us about the area you said was not done, but now it's been done. So what area was that in Zambia that she wasn't able to deliver?
What do you guys call it again?
Ndola at the time.
Ndola, yeah.
Ndola, okay.
I wasn't even thinking about the copper belt, and I was like, "Oh my goodness!" But God made a way, and I'm able to do.
Cecilia would like to know what areas do you do in Zambia, please? Because I think she just joined in recently.
Oh, okay. So I do Lusaka, Kafue, Chipata, and the whole copper belt.
So when you say Lusaka, you mean anywhere in Lusaka?
Anywhere in Lusaka.
Anywhere in Kafue, anywhere in Chipata, anywhere in the copper belt.
And actually, we over Christmas we delivered to Kabangwe as well.
Where's that?
Yes, that's just boy, my geography is terrible. But it's towards, like, if you're going towards the copper belt.
Okay.
Yes, it just after I think it's the next town after Lusaka.
Okay. And then this one as well, Shing, you can help as well. Well, Monde answers it. The question is, are all products guaranteed to be within the use by dates?
Oh, 100%.
Monde, yourself as the
100%.
Yeah. Yes. And the next question is, you did say you're gonna work on it. So do you sell booths on it?
At the moment, we've only got castle, and we will look at doing some wines. So some Southern African wines, of course, and spirits and beers.
Okay. And then you can hopefully as well do the kitchen part hampers, because kitchen part is all about. So all those things, huh?
Yes, all of those things, all of those. And like for me, for example, when I get married, I would like to go back to Zambia and do like a kitchen party, which would be a standard, The global is there, and someone like me would probably just put it through the platform. and no, guaranteed that you have your hamper ready for your kitchen party. So no need to worry.
Okay, and then this one, Shingi, I know as a client, what fee was charged for you? And then Monde, I want you to tell me, is that one-off fee? So Shingi first, was there a fee charged to your hamper, and how much? And is this fee one-off fee? Like once they pay here on the website in Zambia, do they pay with collect as well, or that's it once they paid here?
No, so so even though Monday's my sister, I don't get no discounts. I pay the full price because that is
and that's why it's supposed to be. You're supposed to support other people's business.
I am a person, I don't ever ask anyone for discount. I always pay the price. So I always do express delivery, which is £15. My auntie Grace doesn't pay anything once it's delivered. Once I pay here and I place my order, that's it. That's the only delivery fee that you pay. There's no drop-off fee when it gets to the destination or anything like that. No.
And Monde, you're in agreement with that?
100%. 100%.
Okay. The next question is for the meat. It says for meat products such as chicken, you did answer to say you local farmers. So for people who are farmers who want to supply, they should contact you on the mobile.
Yes.
Email
info@zasikglobal.com.
And the next question, did we answer this one? How does the delivery charge work? I think we answered this, or am I not?
So you just go on the website and it's in after the cart. After you get into the cart, you can select which delivery charge you want.
Okay, and Dennis had put a comment to say maybe it would be good for you to also leave flyers in the supermarkets in Zambia, like ShopRite.
Yes, definitely. We're trying to work with some people on the ground who will be doing the PR, and yes, definitely, this is something that we're looking at. Every time that we deliver, we leave our flyer with the people.
I noticed that because I think if I can see on here, I think it's there, isn't it? This one here.
Yes, yeah. So our flyer, yes.
Yeah. And then the other question was, are your expiry dates checked before delivery?
Always.
So as a customer, did your aunt ever come and say, oh, this has expired or it's gone off before? No complaints? Nothing?
No. Okay. Never had that.
And then this one, I think you touched on it. Can you just touch on it again, please? The delivery time frame.
So general is 3 to 5 days. Express is up to 2-day delivery, and then we have the same day hamper, which is if you order by 11 a.m. Zambian time, we'll be able to deliver on the same day. If not, we'll deliver the next day.
Okay. And then someone has asked here, do you have a website for Chipata? Because most of my family are there, including mom.
Yes, it's all on zasikglobal.com.
Okay. And in Zambia, is there a number they could use to place an order which can come through to you, or everything has to go through the website at the moment?
Everything has to go through the website at the moment, just because of the legalities and just trying to minimize the fraud.
Okay. So I'll be answered that one. Let me see. So I'm just trying to see if I haven't missed any question. And then Lulu has asked here, what obstacle have you faced on making things hard, if any, during the start of Zasik Global or in general delivery, anything?
I think it's just, some not being on the ground is very difficult. I'm very much, I would like to think I'm a control freak. So for me to trust people on the ground to execute my vision has been very difficult.
It's hard. No, it is difficult. Yeah. It is difficult because you're not there and you are visioning, your vision is different. And when they're doing things not your way, you feel like why are you not doing things my way? You should do it this way.
And you know what? It's all down to communication, having those conference calls weekly, having those check-ins, because people are going through things and mental health is real. You can't expect people to just execute your vision without you caring about them. So that's at the pinnacle of what I stand for, is to make sure everybody's good enough, mentally, physically, and emotionally, in order for them to do the job.
Was there a time when during this the start of your business whereby a customer's placed an order and you can't find the place or the house, or they're not answering the phone. How have you dealt with that situation?
So initially, we would actually just go and deliver without letting. So we would let them know. So we'd send a text or we would give them a call. And the issue is sometimes, you know, things like places like Ibex where they've got newly built houses. They don't have those on Google Maps. So trying to navigate your way around is very difficult. So obviously you lose money when you have to re-deliver the next day and then the day after that. But it's just I think we'll streamline all the issues that we're having and improve from there.
So when you say, I know you mentioned about losing money because you have to re-deliver, do you put the same system as in the UK? Because I know when I used to work in supermarket, the meat, once it's left the store and it's past a certain time, you can't return it and refund it.
Yes, that's where that's where we lose the money, isn't it? Because obviously we understand that we can't once it's taken out of the freezer, we can't re-deliver that food.
Another question from Dennis was, out of curiosity, when you say you're a design consultant, can you tell us a bit on that?
We would
everyone is curious.
We would have to discuss that on a non-Zasik call. Yes.
So I think that's answered. I'm just trying to see. Sorry, I'm just trying to see if
I can see Cecilia said we could start something in Pika. Yes, definitely we can do this.
What's the question?
Cecilia,
do the delivery recipient need to have a contact number for the driver to call them in case they get lost?
Yes, always have to have a number on the ground in order for us to deliver. Otherwise
I know in Zambia sometimes they switch off their phone due to data or due to Zesco. What happened when that process happened? Do you then?
So now we send a text message to begin with, and then we'll follow up with a call. And with the call, we just ask them what their availability is. And so this is not a WhatsApp call. This is done just via cellular. And we just ask them what their availability is, and we'll deliver when they're free.
And Shamiso has asked, are you on Ulendo Eats, which is a Zambian?
Not yet, but we will be at some point. We would need to negotiate with that company.
Okay, and I'm gonna see Charlie has put express delivery the next day.
Express delivery is within 2 days. Same day delivery is on the same day before 11 a.m. Zambian time, or we would deliver the next day.
And I think Charlie answered Dennis' question to say contact number. I think she's answered that. And Nasana said, Charlie Mlenga, you're the help desk. Because she answered Dennis' question. So of course she's just a helper. So so you got people helping here. I'm just trying to see any other questions. I missed any other questions here. Sorry, because there are too many questions before. Let me just go through it. I think majority of the question have been answered. So just again, because I know some people are just joining in now. Again, I'm going to put your banner. If you kindly please just go through your banner, explain to people about the different types of hampers, where they can contact you, and where they can find you as well. Because I know some people are joining now, hence the question are coming on already. We've spoken about them.
No,
so I'm just going to put the banner, and then Shingi, once Monde's finished, say as well as a customer, I can testify, and then they can know as well. So that those who are joining in. So I'm going to put this first. Sorry, this one first.
Yeah.
So
if you're new to this conversation, you can order household products and groceries for your family and friends living in Zambia from anywhere in the world. So you can go on to www.zasikglobal.com, Facebook us Zasik Global, Instagram zasik.global, Twitter Zasik Global, and our WhatsApp is +44 77 292 11216. So the WhatsApp again is +44 7729211216. And the hampers that we have are basic, premium, medium, meat packs. We have alcohol coming up soon. At the moment, we have the castle that you can purchase. And we also have boarding school hampers and funeral hampers for your family and friends. So yeah, that is it really.
And Shingi, which of these did you use to place order?
So since I've started using Zasik, Global, I always order a premium hamper. Over Christmas, I ordered the Christmas premium hamper. I've done a bespoke package. And yeah, those are the main ones.
And did you place those order via via WhatsApp, or did you go to the website, or did you just call Monde and say, "Hey sis, can I place this?" And she did that for you?
No, I always do my orders through the website, and I always do same day delivery. Sometimes I will order the day before, but I will get there the next day. Sorry, yeah. So if I order too late, it will be the day before, but it will get there the next day. But I always do same day delivery generally.
Okay, and as a customer, 1 to 10, where 0 you won't recommend and 10 you'd recommend, how much would you recommend Zasik Global to anyone watching right now?
A big fat 10. I would recommend this service to anybody, whether you're based in Zambia and you're doing it for yourself or friends and family, whether you're based in the UK, whether you're based in France, anywhere in the world. I would 100% recommend this service. Is so good, and it helps so many people, and it just fills that gap and bridges the gap in a lot of things. And yeah, it's a very good business, and it's very well executed.
No, thank you so much. I'm just going to put one question. This question is from Sean. Is asked this question. I don't know if you can see it, Monde.
Yeah. Are there
any more job opportunities for drivers, or you only have a limit of drivers you can have currently?
Always job opportunities for drivers. If you can just send me an email or at info@zasikglobal.com, or send me a WhatsApp. Just 1 second. Let me just get the number.
The number on there.
WhatsApp at +44 7729211216, or send us a DM on any of our platforms. And as long as you have a driving license and a car, we will fully train you, and you would be able to deliver with us.
And Charlie has agreed with the Shingi that 100% recommendation, definitely. So I'm guessing Charlie has used this service, and she's a proud recipient of your service. Yes. And Nassan has gone to say a huge 10 as well.
Thank you so much.
So that shows how your service is. Mm-hmm. So I think we've gone through all the questions. I'm just trying to see if I've missed any questions here. Mm-hmm. Okay, there's two new more comments. What if the driver has a motorcycle? And I think we touched on that, but can you touch on that, please?
As long as they have a mode of transport, whether it's bicycle, whether it's motorcycle, we will be able to figure out a way of them becoming a certified driver.
Okay, and I know you mentioned about if they're looking for jobs to WhatsApp or email. So why don't you maybe put that tab on your website then as job opportunities?
Yes, it's all on there. Yes,
all there as well. Okay.
Yes, so the job opportunities, careers, I will be adding onto there. So I should have that by the end of the week.
Okay, right. So that way we can send all, everybody's looking for jobs, because you're expanding, you're going far. So the Lusaka people stays in Lusaka. Then Dollar, Copper Belt is quite big. Mm-hmm. It's not a small area, so you definitely need the staff to work. So if we just repeat on the part where with recruitment, what are the main things that you look for in terms of recruiting people?
So with recruitment, the things that we look for are a clean driving license, a reference, and for you to have either a car, motorcycle, bicycle, and for you to be able to work. We don't discriminate against anybody. You could be, male, female, student, pregnant. We're there to employ as many people and empower as many people as possible.
Yeah, and I think that's what's important. When you're starting a business, it's all about empowering and elevating other people, and you're doing exactly that. And not only are you giving back to the community, you are also at the same time making a landmark for yourself. I know this is I won't touch on this much, but I know you are nominated for the Young Zambians Entrepreneurship Under 30.
Yes.
Is that voting yet done? Is that voting in the process? What can we do to
Now,
help you win that?
unfortunately, we can't vote. Otherwise, you would have seen me trending. However, the votes should be counted. Well, their board will decide on who the winner is by
Okay.
the end of March. So fingers crossed for Zasik Global.
Okay, good. No, good luck and all the best. Seriously, Dennis, I think this one you don't need a driving license for a bicycle.
No, you don't. However, we need to see the
we need to see the bicycle, and we need to make sure it's got a basket to carry food.
Exactly.
Bicycle.
These are the things we have to think about.
Yeah, no, thank you so much for honoring me and to be my guest today. And Shing, I can't thank you enough. Thank you for being a guest as well, and for giving testimony from your heart, a genuine
Thank you
testimony.
for having me.
Can I just shout out that at some point we're looking to get one of so Shingi has her K&K punches that she sells.
What, sorry?
She has a rum punch.
Oh, she's the rum punch lady.
Yes, she's a rum punch.
You need to be on my show then.
Yes,
no, I've heard so much about you, but I've never met you. But I've read so much about your punches, but I've never met you. So this is good. Yeah. So you need to my show, and you can show us.
We will be distributing those in Zambia. COVID has been a strain, but as soon as we can work that out, we'll be able to distribute those punches on global.com.
Okay, Zambia is really great. You guys are putting Zambia on the map.
Oh
wow. Okay, I'm loving this.
We have to.
No, I'm loving this. No, because I've heard about these punches and I see you put there, and I'm like, okay, but because I'm not a drinking person that much. When I drink, I kind of hangovers all the time. So I'm kind of not.
Do you know what? This is not your.
So I gotta try these punches. I gotta try them.
You have to invite her on a business chat with Maria.
You have to come on my show and show me how she even make these punches so people can see them. Because I've heard so much about them. Seriously.
You know what? It's not your regular alcohol. It's like a cocktail. Honestly, it's not your regular rum punch.
Well, you gotta prove it to me on my show then and show me.
Don't worry, honey. Don't worry. I got you. Don't you worry, girl. Don't you worry. I got you. Us Zamas, we look after our own, yeah? Don't worry.
Yeah, I can see that. And then,
you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna order. I'm gonna buy you some punches in every flavor, and that will be my gift to you, Maria.
Oh, thank you. Oh, how sweet. Thank you. No, seriously, I've heard so much, but Charlie said it's good. So Charlie's agreeing because Charlie is very loyal.
Charlie does. Charlie is my girl. She's always ordering. Oh my gosh.
Yes. Okay, and Nansana is saying what? Monde, this is great. Hats off to you, honey, and I'm proud of you. Definitely, we are proud of you. You're really putting Zambia on the map, making Zambia go global. As your name says, Zasik Global, make it go global. Wishing you all success. And like I've said to you, I am proud that your video speaking so many languages. Like, yes, someone who understands
Exactly.
Yeah, no.
Like,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, so thank you so much for coming, ladies. Monde, I wish you all the success on the young entrepreneurship. I hope you
Maria, for what you're doing. You're really empowering women from all races, from everywhere. Thank you for putting Zambia on the map and having this platform. I really am grateful that you have given me the chance to talk to you on a business chat with Maria.
No, thank you so much for coming. And that's what it's all about. Like Shingi said, it's all about supporting one another. You make it, I make it. You are the top, I got the top.
Exactly.
We're all together, so we have to support one another. Toa says, well done. More people are joining in now. And your sister, I'm heading for the punches. Nansana is coming for the punches. So I'm guessing Nansana has tested them as well.
No problem.
But it seems everyone has tested these punches except me.
But
Don't worry. I said that for you. Don't worry. Take my word. I have you.
As long as I don't wake up with a hangover the next day, I'm okay.
Don't worry, you will love them.
Yeah, no, seriously. So before we go, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's managed to turn up today and supporting us, showing us your love. Thank you everyone for your comment. But before Monde you go, and Shingi before you go, I will put the banner once again. Please go through the banner just to let the customer where to find you, just in case, because I know people are joining in now.
Yes.
Because they finish work and they're joining in now. It's like, okay, we're finishing now. So I'm just gonna put the banner, and then once Monda's spoken, Shingi, you can say your part, and then we can say our goodbyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
let me just move
place your order for your family and friends living in Zambia. If you're in the diaspora, you can use zasikglobal.com. Go on to Zasik Global on Facebook, zasik.global on Instagram, Zasik Global on Twitter, and you can send us a DM on any of those platforms, or send us a WhatsApp message on +4477 291 11216. That's +4477 292 11216. Thank you so much. And you can order basic, premium hampers, boarding school hampers, funeral hampers for your family and friends in Zambia.
Okay, Shingi, if you can please have your final say as well.
Right, guys, this business is not a business to miss. If you want to purchase hampers and ensure that your family and friends have food or every month of the year, like I do, please just check out Zasik Global. You will not be disappointed. You will not be let down. Your family will be well taken after. Excellent customer service. Everything about this company is just great, and honestly, they're family run and we look after our own, like we said before. So make sure you guys get down to Zasik Global, place your orders, look after your family back home, and you will not regret it. 10 out of 10 every time.
Thank you so much. That's amazing. And Sister Wella said, definitely, we are Zambian time. It's about time Zambians go global. It's about time we put Zambia on the world map, and it's our time. 2020 is our 2021. 2020 was our time. 2021, we're just beginning properly now. So let's make it. Everyone order, use Zasik Global. If you've never ordered before, if you're in doubt, feel free to text, email. She'll respond to any doubts that you have. If you the Shingi here, she's done the testimony. Charlie's done testimony. Nansana's done the testimony. I think there was another lady who done a testimony. So many people have done testimony. If you want to go to their Facebook page, see the testimony they've made. There's photos. Every delivery so far I've seen, there's always a photo, a picture of your flyer. I follow. I like so I see what you're doing. So there is the evidence to say goods get delivered and people get their service.
Yes.
So thank you so much once again, ladies. I wish you a lovely weekend. Thank you for your time. And Monde, thank you for coming on the Business Chat with Maria.
Thank you.
All right. Have a lovely evening. And everybody at home, have a lovely evening. Thank you all for attending today. Good night.
Bye.
All right. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.